Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another podcast episode of Get Loud with Leadership. Today I'm here with,
Chandler Dotson.
And Anthony the second.
and today's topic is going to be Voices of Change. We're going to be talking about teens making a difference in their communities and at school.
Well, my name is Chandler Dotson. I go to McKinley Senior High School, and the reason why I want to make change is because I feel that a lot of people struggle with making friends in like tough situations where like just coming to high school, middle school, whatever grade you're in, even in life. So yeah.
Well, my name is Anthony the second, and I go to Zachary High School currently. And what inspired me to want to change my community is really like being my environment. Like when I was younger, I used to live in Chicago and seeing how everything down there was, up there was, really inspired me to want to change my.
That's amazing. So, can you tell us what has inspired you guys to want to make a difference in your community or want to get involved?
Okay.
Yeah.
What want to make me get involved in my community was the fact that I guess when I got to high school, what I noticed that was a lot of people was closed off in their groups. Certain people, you had the football team, the cheerleaders, the people that were smart. It was a lot of closed off, so it's kind of hard for people to actually get involved in making friends for
Right.
real. So I decided I wanted to, be the odd one out. I wanted to make friends with everybody, be in different type of groups, and then invite some of those people into the groups to, help, cope with some of that.
Right.
Okay,
What
my
about you?
bad. Can you ask a question?
Yes. What are some things that inspired you to get involved in your community or want to make a difference?
What really inspired me to want to make a difference in my community, I would say it's like, well, like I said earlier, that my environment and where I grew up is like it was just like a lot of stuff going on at the time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of different issues. I had to face at my younger ages, and I really don't want like other people to go through some of that stuff. And I want the younger generations to look up and be like, oh wow, like he's really helping me out.
Was Chicago tough up there?
Yeah, it was. It was a very stressful environment. I say that. My mom tried to shelter me from a lot of stuff that went on up there, but some stuff slipped through the cracks.
So, what made y'all want to come down to Baton Rouge?
Oh, really? Um, that's something. Well, I moved in with my dad.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. So, can you guys tell me what change means to you?
I think that to me, change is being able to make a difference in yourself and people around you. If you can't do that, then you can't really make a change.
Right.
So
Because change starts from within.
Yeah.
What about you?
See, for me, one thing when I think of change, I think of like courage and everything. Cause like I feel like that's the first step of change. Like you gotta have enough courage to be the odd one out, be unique. In order for you to make a change.
Right.
So, what are some issues or needs that you first noticed in your community?
Issues and needs that I noticed in my community was I want to say it was the fact that a lot of people were just shy, and you can tell when somebody is not really a social person.
Right.
Like
Definitely.
there have a lot of people that's like introverts and extroverts. I'm an extrovert. I like talking to people, so it's kind of hard for an introvert to meet new people, talk to them, try to find themselves in their type of good friend group that they can really hang around. So it's just trying to find what type of person you is, who you can hang around, who knows you the best. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. How about you?
See, for me, it was really like I want to say like pollution and like seeing how many homeless people was on the streets and everything like that. That really is what sparked my interest to want to change.
What about you?
Me? I think what really sparked my interest in getting involved in the community was seeing how many people struggled financially because of our economy and everything. And just wanting to know that there's always someone that is going to be kind or be nice. Not everyone's going to be like, oh, well, I'm not going to help you because you should have done this and this and that. I think we do need kind people in this world. So, what was an experience or a moment that made you say, I have to do something about this?
Probably after I got to high school,
Mm-hmm.
like my ninth grade year of going to high school. I'm like, cause I felt in middle school I didn't really get to know anybody. Like I had friends, but I wasn't somebody that you'll usually talk to. So I want like I'm gonna make a change. I'm
Mhm.
a freshman high school year. I'm gonna be a whole different person.
Right.
I'm gonna get to know everybody that I want to know and not just be closed off in certain type of perspectives.
So do you feel like you were an introvert before? You were an
I
extrovert?
was
You
like
were.
middle school, elementary school.
Uh-huh.
I was definitely an introvert.
Got you.
Mhm.
What about you?
For me, it was watching the Avengers for the first time. Like still one of my still my I say like my favorite still my favorite movie, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing that for the first time really wanted me. I wanted to be a superhero, you know,
Mm.
and you know obviously can have superpowers or whatever, but you know I can still be a hero by you know changing my environment, helping the people
Mm.
around me.
How'd you feel about Endgame?
Endgame, I like the movie. The
Uh-huh.
movie I really enjoyed it. You know, I cried a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
R.I.P.
Got you.
Tony Stark.
yeah.
R.I.P. Tony
Love you
Stark.
3000.
So, would you say that there's anybody that inspired you to want to make a difference?
Anybody that inspired me to want to make
Yes.
a difference? Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of people that can inspire you to do a lot of things, but it took myself to come out that shell of being extrovert, not getting to know people. It took courage out of myself to push myself out there. And honestly, it's the best thing I've ever did in my entire life because now I feel more confident in talking to people, coming up to them, saying, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
I'm not really closed off all as much. So it was a big leap for me, and yeah, I feel happy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think a lot of introverts fail to realize that like people don't care as much as you think they do. You know,
Right.
like
Yeah.
being introverted, you
That's
think like, oh,
crazy.
they're gonna judge me for saying this, or if I say hello, they're gonna look at me weird. But
Right.
honestly, people forget it in 2 seconds. You know.
True.
So what about you?
Low key. For me, who inspired me? That's a good question. Um, I want to say, shoot, I could go back to like my parents. Yeah, my
Mhm.
parents were a
Parents,
big inspiration for
big
me.
inspiration.
Like, you know, they molded me into the man or the
Mhm.
young man I am now.
All right.
Mm.
I like that answer. What about you?
For me, I think Mr. Beast inspired me to want to help people. No,
Mr.
seriously, I
Beast.
love Mr. Beast a lot. I like that he takes time to actually like nurture people and to actually provide for people while also making it
Mm.
fun and interesting to watch. I think that he really is a super smart person for that because he's not only just making content and like making a career out of it, he's also benefiting and helping others.
No,
All right,
actually,
yeah.
that's a great answer.
Yeah, I still watch Mr. Beast to this day. Shout out Mr. Beast. Yes.
Shout out Mr. Beast.
Once you had the idea, what first step did you take?
Wait, say it again.
Once you had the idea to like make a difference, what was the first step that you took?
The first step that I took was finding a friend group.
Mhm.
And I think I talked about this on the last episode, finding a friend group. What I did was I was already with the football team at first.
Right.
So, you know, we already had that bond going on. So when school started, I was hanging around with the football team, and then they introduced me to some of the people, like some of the cheerleaders and the
Mhm.
band and stuff like that. So I started hanging around with them more. The band people, cheerleaders.
Mhm.
Then the cheerleaders had their little friend groups and stuff like that. So I was just very involved in a lot of friend groups. And by me being involved, I was able to help other people, you know, be friends, you know, kind of a connection type. So
Yeah. And so do you think that you're like you go out of your way to make friends with a lot of introverts? Or do you look to
yes.
make friends with like extroverts?
I love making friends with anybody, honestly.
Okay,
Introvert, extrovert, it really doesn't matter. I love making friends with anybody. It's just finding those type of people, you know, that doesn't really talk to people. Mind you, people that's in your class that people don't really talk to, they could be good company.
They
That's
really
true.
are. Always. What about you?
For me, I say like really I wanted to start bettering myself. That really how I started, you know, trying to
Mhm.
be a change in my community. I feel like I I think you said that earlier. It
Yeah.
starts with you.
It
Like,
does, yeah.
So yeah, I
definitely.
feel like I started
100%.
working on myself, started working on who I am as a person.
Mhm.
If I can actually, change that environment.
Right.
And also, doing community service, stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm.
That's good. So, like, what kind of community service do you like to do?
For one, like sometimes I know with my fraternity, my youth fraternity I'm part of,
Mm.
like sometimes we might do like some community service, like we help, we give out food sometimes, they like stroll and stuff like that.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Helping, any way I can help the environment, I'm happy to do.
Yeah. Do you think it's something you would want to make a career out of?
See, I can see myself going into a career like that.
Yeah.
If, what I want, if I don't go on the path I'm currently on, I can see that.
Right. What about you?
To be honest, I do. I think I could definitely see myself making a career out of wanting to help people in need and everything. I think that would be a great career to have. What about you?
Helping people is big, big, and it could be in any small way, like just giving food to people, helping people feel comfortable, loved, because that's a big thing in our society now, because a lot of people is going through depression and stuff like that. You don't really know what people is going through, so
Right.
at that point you just got to show a little bit of compassion, love, just some type of involvement in that person.
Definitely. And sometimes you don't even need like the resources to be able to help them. All some people need is just to be like talked to. You know what I mean? Like some people just enjoy being talked to, and you learn a lot from them as well.
Because I had so many people tell me that, because I'm a big hugger. I'm a big hugger. So I like giving people hugs. So a lot of people told me, like, I want to say it was sophomore year or my freshman year. People said they really needed that hug.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, a lot of people don't give hugs. That's wild. A lot of people don't give hugs.
Yeah, a lot of people don't do a lot of things these days anymore.
I'm just saying, like, what's wrong with a good hug? Has y'all ever had a good hug before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, dang, that was amazing. You know what I mean? I really needed that. All right. So how has your work impacted your school or community so far? Like how have like what you've been implementing into your daily life to help others benefited everyone so far?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say that because as I helped out my community, most of the people were like, because I was still a freshman, so most of the people were like upperclassmen, sophomore, so they kind of graduated before I did. But I'm still trying to help people out from like lower class, because now I'm a senior. I'm still trying to help them out from freshmen, now getting to know some juniors and seniors. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure everybody know I'm not no scary senior.
Yeah.
People really think seniors are scary. That's wild.
Really?
Yes.
I did too. I was like, these grown people.
I realized, like, dang. Really
now we're here and we're like, dang, like, like, is it just me or I do not feel like the seniors now were the seniors. Like, I thought they were huge. Like,
they like grown.
Yeah, like when I was a freshman, I thought seniors were huge. Like, I don't know.
It's just crazy to realize that we're seniors now.
It is. We're literally adults in a school with kids. All right, but what about you?
Sure, I got out time. What was the question?
Oh, so the question was, how has your work impacted like others around you or your community?
See, personally, like some people do thank me, I guess, but like I can't really see the change or anything currently. But I feel like I am leaving an impact.
Definitely. Definitely leaving an impact to anybody's life that you come across, you know?
What about you?
So I personally feel like some things that I like to do, like I'll go and I'll like make sandwiches and I'll like drop them off to homeless shelters and everything. And I don't get to see like who that's feeding or who that's going to, but I know that I'm making a difference and I know that I'm being a blessing in someone's life, and that's literally all that I need, you know, to just feel like good. You know what I mean? I love helping others.
That's actually big.
Yeah, and also like donating like clothes and everything. And I think a lot of people fail to realize like you do not need to do like something huge to make a difference. Like something little, just like going to the store, getting some bread, peanut butter, jelly, whatever, and putting it together and dropping it off. That's making a difference, you know?
Excellent.
So yeah. So have you seen any change in people that you've, you know,
100%.
have 100%?
100%. Yes.
Were you able to take introverts and like convert them into extroverts?
Okay, I wasn't able to because it's kind of hard to
Right.
get somebody out their shell.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was able to do was help them get more comfortable with talking to people without, because mind you, they're already going to college, so being able to ask what you need and stuff like that, and like say there's a student there that been there for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to ask that person what class I need to go to, what hall is this and stuff. Like you really need those social skills out
Yeah.
there. So I'm glad I was able to help with that,
Yeah.
and it's a big step actually.
Yeah, that's good. How do you feel?
But I feel like I'm doing something. Yeah, like I
Mhm.
said,
Yeah.
like you can't. I don't always go back and like see like, oh, did I help this person out? But like I said earlier, I feel like I am leaving an impact on the environment and everything. I'm hoping like people are, I want people to like take what I'm doing for them and do it for other people to like make
Yeah.
a full circle. you know?
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna ask you something too. Are you one of those people who like go out and do things that others don't do because you want to show people like it's not that deep?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Like what you mean by that
Like
question?
for me, I know I'm a big extrovert, and something that I like to do at school especially is like I'll get up in front of everybody and I'll say stuff and I'll dance and I'm like, showing people it's not that deep. Like nobody really cares.
Definitely.
Like dressing up at like for homecoming weeks and everything.
Definitely. I am that. Yeah, 100%. I'm that
Definitely.
person.
Okay. Yeah, because I know sometimes you just gotta embarrass yourself to show other people like it's okay. Like, it's okay.
Well, I don't be doing it for that. I just be doing it just
to be you, just to be fun,
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do like not have respect for people like that, but they come to find like this like
warm sensation.
Yeah, like I
comfort,
want to be around you. You're just so like down to earth. You're so yeah. I love that.
And what I live by, and this is my motto, what I live by laughter is the best medicine.
Definitely.
It
It really is.
because you go through so much and
Mhm.
you could just laugh through it and it'll be the best medicine you could ever have.
Low key.
That's
One
why
time-
that's why I try to always make people laugh.
One time I
Yeah.
got like my car stolen. It was like I think freshman year. I
Your
got
Freshman year?
my card.
Your card.
credit
Oh,
card?
I was about to say
No, it was a
freshman year.
debit,
Oh.
But I got my car stolen. Whatever.
Is that worse?
I wouldn't really know for real.
Yeah.
But, I got my car stolen, whatever, and like they used all my money up, and like I was mad. It was a little kid too. And
Wait,
he
you
was
knew
like,
them?
No.
Oh.
What
I
they
don't
spend
want
it
it,
on?
huh?
Because you can see your transaction. What they
Yeah,
spend it
they
on?
was using it on like Xbox stuff.
Can I ask you
So
this?
that
Was
was,
it
like, a
your
membership.
fault?
Huh?
Was it your fault?
I think it fell out my pocket or something, probably.
Oh,
okay.
So I technically, it was my fault. I was mad for a little minute, but then like I just started laughing about it. Like I tell people and joke around
Yeah.
about it. Like,
I think that's a good way to look at situations, especially like just laugh about it. Like seriously, like you'll realize later on, like just it's not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that
Yeah.
deep.
Well, get in your. I wouldn't want to get my debit card stolen. But, yeah. What has been the most rewarding or surprising part about your journey?
The experience.
The experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely talking to people, having good conversations with people, having good laughs. Yeah, it's definitely I'm in for the experience, honestly.
for me, it's the change in who I am. I feel like because like if I'm telling you, like if you look at a picture of me from like from like I say like 5 to 6 years ago,
Mhm.
you look at the picture of me now, it look totally different. Some people, if I go back to Chicago, I don't think they're gonna recognize who I am for real. Cause like I have changed a lot, in my opinion.
Do you think also you've changed like mentally as well?
Oh yeah, definitely,
Mhm.
definitely. I still have parts of me that I like, but I feel like mentally I have changed a lot as a person. Like, I feel like I'm more responsible. I'm more able to like take charge of a situation.
Mhm.
A lot of stuff.
That's good. What about you? Like you think you've changed over?
I definitely changed.
You definitely changed.
Middle school. Okay, middle school. I used to be don't laugh, but I used to be one of them kids that take our jackets and then
Mhm.
wear them like they're a cloak.
What?
What?
Over your head?
No, not over your
Over
head,
your
but like
shoulders?
over your shoulders. And mind you, I had a long jacket,
Uh-huh.
so it was like down to my knees.
Oh. Um.
I know, but then because I felt like nobody really understood me as when I was in middle school,
Mhm.
so it was just me self closed off and stuff. So, but now I definitely changed. I definitely changed.
For the better. Or for
Definitely. Wait, so we trying to say?
No,
We trying to say?
I'm asking you your opinion. Like, you think you changed for the better?
Yes, I definitely changed for the better.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about you?
How about it? What about you? What about you?
I've definitely gone through my phases.
Mm.
I think I changed for the better. Definitely. I think I used to be introverted, and I think what helped me a lot with that
Mhm.
was being around people that made me realize, like, you get nothing out of just staying to yourself. Like, you're not experiencing life. You know what I mean? If you're very to yourself and you're very closed off and you don't think about what can I do in someone else's life, you're like, what can I do
Actually.
in my life to be a blessing or, have a purpose in someone else's life? Are you really living?
Mm.
Like, let's be real.
Exactly.
She's
like,
eating.
that's
She's
one
eating,
thing
y'all.
I've
She's
been
eating.
thinking about.
Mm.
Like, you only got one life.
You
for
only
real,
have one
like,
life.
You only have one
It's
life.
your life. You can't let what other people think dictate how you live your life. You know?
Yes, definitely.
You gotta do what you want to do. Live a little for real.
Yeah, definitely.
3 L's. Live life, love.
Cause like your time could be like your time could come at any moment. So like do what you want to do. Like if
Yeah,
someone you
you'll
want to talk
definitely
to,
regret it.
if you
I
want to talk to
definitely regret
someone,
it.
shoot your shot. Like you only got one life.
Yes, shoot your
believe it.
shot.
Shoot your shot.
All right.
Can't promise you it's gonna work, but shoot your
Yeah,
shot.
let's do it. Like, do it for the plot, Do it for the plot.
Do it for the plot. It's
Do
crazy.
it for the plot, seriously. So, what's next for you as a change maker? Like, what do you think your next project would be?
The same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Continue being everybody's joy. I love that.
Okay, I like that. Continue being everyone's joy, but don't forget to be your joy first.
I think that's why I get caught up in
Really?
like I'm such a people pleaser that I forget to please myself at
Mhm.
sometimes, and it kind of gets overwhelming. But we push through it. But at the same time, like self-care is a real thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's something I also struggle with a lot with people pleasing, and I kind of had to realize like that I wasn't pleasing myself, and so it's like, how can I please someone else when I'm not even pleasing myself? You know what I mean? You kind of
Yeah.
walk around as like somebody with a mask on.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For
Like, you
me,
feel
definitely.
empty.
it was the opposite when I was younger.
Really?
Yes, it was the opposite. Like I was so self-absorbed
Mhm.
as a child. Like and yeah, I wouldn't really care about other people thought or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't care what people think now, but like I still consider other people I consider other people's feelings,
Yeah.
like
Definitely.
and try to help others.
So you mean you mean cocky
Huh?
or cocky, self-absorbed?
Well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I mean,
A
it's
little
good
bit.
to have a balance.
Yeah,
I
a
feel like,
balance.
because I feel like some people don't know when to say no to people. Like, I feel like if it's not, I don't think that you should not do it if it's not benefiting you. But if you know that it's not something that you genuinely want to do or have it in you to do, just say no. You know what I mean? That's something I
Yeah.
struggle with a lot.
Oh,
Like, trying to always help others, that I'm forgetting to like put myself first.
my people had to this just as recently. My
Mhm.
people told me you have to at least you have to tell people no sometimes because
Yeah.
I'm a yes man. I'm a yes man,
Definitely.
and I understand what she was talking about. I have to at least tell some people no, but I try to please as much people as I can,
Mhm.
and it's kind of hard to think about
Balance it,
yourself
yeah.
in that instance. So
You don't want to make other people, upset.
right, and if it's in your power, then you could definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard
Yeah.
sometimes.
I think you get through it though. Like, I feel like I started saying no a lot recently, and honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, I thought people would hate me, like, genuinely. You know what I mean? But it was like I would do things for people that wouldn't do the same for me. So
Yeah, no is such a hard word for me to say. It really is. It
yeah.
even to this day, I can't say no because I know I can do it. I know I can. Okay, I can get you these honey buns tomorrow. I know I can do it. I'm just saying for instance.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think it's important for teens to use their voice for change?
Life skills. Life skills.
Yeah.
Experience life. Experience talking to other people.
Mhm.
It's fun. It really is. Even if you might not like that person you're talking to, there's how many people, billion people in this world you could talk to. I'm telling you, it's fun. Please do it.
Mhm.
I said, you gotta be the change you want to see in the world for real. Like, and it starts with young people for real, cause like we're the next generation up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like like the older people had their time for real. This really like Gen Z, like it's
It's our
our
time.
It really is.
We're
Gen
taking
Z.
over.
So like if you want to change something, you really gotta put your foot forward.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
So, what is something that you would tell the younger generation? Because we're the young generation, but the younger generation about leadership or being a leader or wanting to make a difference.
Let's see.
It takes courage. It takes courage. It takes a lot of persistence and courage to do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and once you build your self esteem up, then definitely go for it. After that, nothing can stop you.
I say like don't be afraid to be a little unique. Like
Definitely.
you gotta be like what's the word? You gotta be the black sheep sometimes. Like don't be worried about like what other people tell you. Like don't be worried about what they say you can't do. And you can't tell yourself you can't do something. Like you can tell yourself like I could try to do it, something. Like don't overwhelm yourself either though. Yeah.
That's good advice, really. I think that's something I would have wanted to hear as a kid.
For sure, Ice.
Yeah. I always feel like I was a little rebellious as a kid, though. I genuinely think I was. I was always like the person to be like, well, why do we have to do it like that? Why can't we do it like this? And my mom even tells me that all the time. She's like, you were always so different. All right. How do you hope your project continues or grows in the future?
How do I hope it'll continue and grow in the future?
Yeah, because I mean, you can always just like keep on being extroverted and talking to people, but how would you take it to the next level?
Try to get other people to do it.
Mhm.
Try to not force, but try to get them in the process of, I don't want to say become another me, but get comfortable of doing type of stuff that I'll do. Yeah, if that makes any sense.
Mhm.
Try to get them comfortable and just talking, creating friends.
Yeah.
Because it's really not that hard as people think it is.
Mhm.
So I say that's my big step in it.
That's good. Yeah. What about you?
I say like if like he said, other people start helping out too. Like you see, well, not it don't gotta be me. Like if someone's doing something for you, you shouldn't have a problem with like doing something for someone else. You
Yeah.
know, I feel like that's how we really gonna make the world a better place for everyone.
Big.
Yeah.
Definitely. Could y'all see yourselves like being like Mr. Beast?
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, like I already know. I already know. Like I'm gonna get to a point where I'm very successful. So like, of course, I want to help my community.
I love that you know that.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
that.
I'm very confident. You gotta speak
Yeah.
it into existence.
That manifestation.
Yeah.
Manifestation.
So like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get to a point. I even thought about when I was younger, like, I'm gonna come back one day and like give back to like the people
that gave to you.
Yeah. Not even just that, the people that you can't give,
Definitely. What about you?
Knowing yes. I can see myself helping out people as much, same as Mr. Beast, but in like a different way than Mr. Beast. Cause don't get me wrong, I love what Mr. Beast is doing, giving back to the community, money, houses, trees, water, all that other stuff. I love that. But there's some people with just mental health at that point.
Yeah.
And there's not much you can give back when people is going through that.
Definitely.
So I'll say in my own different way of becoming another Mr. Beast 2.0. So yeah.
I love that. Yeah. I think I feel like I want to get to the point of being successful to where I can not only provide for myself but provide for others around me.
Mm,
I think that's what will make me feel the most fulfilled in life, not even just with family, just for anybody. Like I want to be the type of person if I got it, I'm gonna give. You know what I mean? You know,
okay.
cuz I always think of it like this, like there are some people that don't give to the homeless because they feel like you sit up here and you beg and you don't do this and you don't do that. You know what I mean? I always
Yeah.
hated that mindset. I'm the type of person that I got it, so I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like there's this other day where I sat down and I talked to this homeless man because everyone just kind of kept passing up, passing up, and I was delivering a cake to somebody. And I remember I sat there and I asked him like what's up? Like what do you need?
Mhm.
He was like, I need $15 to stay at this place tonight, and I kind of just I'm hungry and this and that, this and that. And although I knew I had somewhere to go, I decided to talk to him about his life story, like, you know,
Mm.
who he was, you know, all this other stuff. And then I ended up going to my car, seeing if I had some change. And I was looking for maybe like a $5 bill, like a few dollars, whatever. Didn't have that, but you know what I did have? A $20 bill. So I'm like sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, dang, that's a lot of money. But you know what? I got it. I know that I have somewhere to go back home to. I know I have food that's gonna be prepared for me. I'm
Mm.
gonna give. So I gave him the $20, you know what I mean? And it made me feel good to know that I made a difference in someone's life, even if it was for one night. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
different things like that. I would love to take on what Mr. Beast has, you know, started or what he has like built or whatever. And I
Mhm.
feel like that's something that I really want to make a big part of my life.
Kudos to
especially.
you.
Yeah.
See, on that topic though,
Mhm.
one of my biggest role models currently,
Mhm.
my founder, Mr. James Smith. Basically, we went on a trip over the summer, and what was he gave us a team lecture about like leadership and everything.
Mhm.
And then I think he ended it off by saying something. And it's really like stuck to me. It's still sticking to me to this day. I feel like it's gonna stick to me my life moving forward. But he told us that he said that homeless people are people too, you know.
They definitely are. Yeah.
Like
They
you
didn't
don't know
choose to
how
be homeless.
yeah,
Nobody
Right.
chooses to be homeless.
Right.
Like
you don't know how they got in that situation. And like if you don't want yourself to be in that situation, you know, you gotta grind for your stuff. Like nobody's gonna just, you know, give you a handout or whatever. Nothing's gonna
Yeah.
fall out the sky.
And I think something that you kind of learn as you mature is that life was set up differently for everybody. So you should
Definitely.
not judge anybody else,
Mhm.
especially when your life was set up in a way that you're able to be nurtured and you're able to have the intelligence to know like what moves you need to make and all this other stuff. A lot of people didn't have that. So that's another thing, which is wanting to implement into people what you
Mhm.
were able to get growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you feel like you don't got the tools to succeed, then you gotta go out and find them or make the tools yourself, you know.
Definitely.
Like find a way to succeed, you know.
That's why I also feel like just giving is not even just materialistic things. Like you don't even have to give materialistic things. You can give like your knowledge, you can give your
Definitely.
words, you can give your comfort, things that you received, you can give, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not even looking to get anything in exchange, just knowing that you were able to benefit or help somebody or bless somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because knowledge is knowledge and time are way more powerful
Way more powerful
than money.
Definitely.
Because there's some people you can't give money. Because like sometimes people might use money for the wrong things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But knowledge is something someone cause like with money, like a lot of people win the lottery and just blow the money
Yeah.
because they don't know how to use the money. If you give them that knowledge on how to budget, how to save, how to invest, and all that,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they do a whole lot better with that money
Definitely.
and make more money for them.
Yeah, make your money work for you. That's what you gotta do.
What's
But
that famous quote?
anyways,
Pin sharper than a knife.
Pin-
Pin sharper than a knife.
Who said?
Who
said it?
Y'all never heard hear it again. Y'all never heard that quote
No,
before?
pin sharper. Explain
Iron
it.
sharp as iron.
No, pin sharper than a knife.
I never.
I
heard
kind
that.
of get it.
Yeah, I get it.
I
but
get
never
it.
heard
Y'all never heard that quote before. Any movies, any books? Here we go again. Here we go again with
It's
this.
okay. It's just pull it up next time. You know, just
I
show
gotta,
us.
I gotta fact check. I gotta fact check again.
Just fact check. Just fact
Can you
check.
explain it?
Yeah, but explain it for those of us who don't.
Pen sharper than a knife. Like, that's basically saying I choose words instead of violence.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's basically what it is.
Mhm.
So pen sharpens knife. Pen sharper than a knife. Yeah.
That's what's up.
You're
real.
looking at me like you don't believe it.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are something that you want listeners today to take away from this talk that we've had, or this the advice we've been giving?
Well,
I
for
mean-
one, like I said earlier, my fault.
No, you good. You
But,
good. You good.
Like I said earlier, stand out. Like, don't be afraid to be unique. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I basically feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm gonna say it just for y'all. Please just experiment and just talking to people.
Mhm.
It's I get it might seem hard at first to build up that courage, but I'm telling you, it's so much fun. You'll not regret it, and it's just a big experience for a lot of people.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I also feel like something I want viewers or listeners to take away from this is just to not just think about yourself in everything that you do. Always think about, how can I benefit someone else? How can I help someone else? How can I teach someone else? You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Don't
right.
just look at things of like, what's in it for me? You know, I think a lot of us have that mindset with things, especially financially. Like, am I getting paid to do this? You know what I mean? Are you going to
Yeah.
pay me? No. Always seek knowledge. Always seek to help and bless others. And just always try to gain something that you know that you're going to be able to implement into other people later on down the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Definitely. So is that all that you guys want listeners to take away from?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh yeah, listen.
So that's the end of our podcast episode. And I want you guys to always remember that change starts when you stop making excuses. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to like and
And
subscribe.
don't forget to like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Peace.